I'm the wise soldier. Praises to the Most High God of Israel. Respect to our brothers and sisters of Israel. What I would like to discuss in this video is everyone in this world has been screwed violently, economically, emotionally, but no one has felt as much as no one has felt more screwed than the Israelites and the so-called Native Americans, or Native Indians that they call them. And as I'm listening to some things on the tube that I didn't realize or know before, and now that I know more things about the so-called Native Americans, what I want to say is that the people that have caused them to be dwindled and to suffer for over hundreds and centuries, they are basically heartless. They are basically heartless people. The heartless people, I don't think calling them people is right for them. They don't care for anyone but themselves. They single-handedly, easily came in and just killed. We have had, and many are still, were very peaceful, very constructive, loving, caring, people, groups of people, tribes, not bothering anyone, They're eating, sleeping, they go to bed happy, they wake up happy, and then all of a sudden you get the enemy that comes all the way over 10 million miles to bother people and to genocide and to kill and to steal and to rob. They have taken their land, even taken their identity. If you look at many movies and TV shows, we have the so-called, or we'll call them the enemy. You already know who the enemy is. Wanting to be like them. They want to be like everyone because they don't have a culture, and they take other groups' culture in a way to mock, because they know we are just slaves. So they travel across the sea and just raped and killed almost all the natives, and with no regard. And we go years forward to the present time. We have the so-called Holocaust that gets more that is more sympathized and empathized, and people care more about that than the fact that you came millions of miles to slaughter people, and they just want us to forget about it and not really say anything about that. The only thing they really care about, that want us to acknowledge, is the so-called Jewish, or the Khazarians, and what they went through in this last century or whatever. Talk bad about them and you get penalized. Talk about anybody else, it's like, who cares? They say it happened a long time ago, who cares? But talk about these Khazarians, or the enemy, or the so-called white man, then that's a problem. They have established themselves as invincible when they are basically devils that robbed, killed and hurt, and they turn this peaceful land into a it's a circus. It's a circus in this Western world. They ruined everything. It's a sad thing. It's sad to hear what happened, but they don't. The enemy doesn't care. The enemy doesn't care. The only thing they care about is their money and how they can hurt you next. They're still hurting the natives. They're still hurting the Israelites. But they don't care. We need to come home, as in return to Israel and keep the laws, statutes, and commandments. We need to return to a constructive and powerful dynamic. What we are right now is separated and butchered, and nothing good has come from it. So we need to return to our past, return to our culture, return to our life. This is the Wise Soldier. Wise out.